stream entry, the first of the four fruits of arhatship, is a significant milestone on the path to liberation from suffering. To understand what it means to be a stream enterer, please watch the following video. A stream enterer is a holy person who has attained the first stage of enlightenment, the first fruit of the stream. Stream enterer is a Sanskrit word that means to enter the stream, to participate in the stream, or to go against the stream. Entering the stream means entering the stream of the Dharma nature of the saints, joining the stream of the Dharma nature of the saints. Going against the stream means going against the stream of the six senses of ordinary people, going against the stream of the six senses of ordinary people. The six senses are form, sound, smell, taste, feeling, and Dharma. Thus, a stream enterer is a practitioner who has eliminated the first two of the 10 fetters, the fetters of self-view and doubt, and has attained the first stage of enlightenment, entering the ranks of the saints. Today we are deep into the time of the decline of the Dharma and the rise of evil. The heavenly demons and their descendants have infiltrated the true Dharma of the Tathagata, wearing robes and sitting on thrones. They subtly destroy the Dharma from within, claiming to have attained this fruit or that holy position, establishing sects. They do not hesitate to put forward absurd theories. They start arguments between the Theravada and the Mahayana. They argue between the southern school and the northern school. They refute and burn the Mahayana sutras, claiming that the sutras of Kshetagarbha and Lankavatara are false sutras. The danger of lions' descendants is becoming increasingly serious. The fruit of stream enterer. Venerable Master Xuan Hua said, achieving the first fruit of enlightenment, stream entry, means that one has eradicated the defilement of self-view. We all have self-view and doubt. We are all deluded by our perceptions, view, and our thoughts, doubt. These two defilements, or delusion, control people to the point that they become confused and ignorant. Therefore, if we want to truly awaken, we must eliminate these two defilements. Self-view must be eradicated and doubt must also be eliminated. What is self-view? Self-view means craving arising from seeing. When we see things, we give rise to desire and attachment. Doubt means confusion arising from ignorance. When we are confused and do not understand the truth, we give rise to discrimination. View means to see, to perceive. When you see things, you are deluded and tempted by them. Because you are deluded, you chase after the appearances and are moved by them. Because you are moved by the appearances, you give rise to greed and attachment. Where there is greed, there will be attachment, and where there is attachment, you will not be able to let go. Because of attachment and inability to let go, you cannot attain the fruit of sainthood. If you want to attain the fruit of sainthood, you need to eradicate self-view. How many types of self-view are there? There are 88 types. If you can eradicate these 88 types of self-view, you will attain the first fruit of the arhat stage and become a stream enterer. A stream enterer is a saint of the first fruit. What is once returner? Once returner means to participate in the stream of the saints, to join the ranks of the saints. A stream enterer still has 7 births and 7 deaths to attain arhatship. A saint who has attained the first fruit still has to go through 7 births and 7 deaths, 7 rebirths. After going through these 7 rebirths, they will attain the 4 fruits of arhatship and end rebirth. The 7 rebirths are divided as follows. In the uppermost grade of the realm of desire, the once returner must go through 2 rebirths to eliminate greed, anger, ignorance, and conceit. In the upper middle grade of the realm of desire, they go through 1 rebirth. In the upper lower grade of the realm of desire, they go through 1 rebirth. In the middle upper grade of the realm of desire, they go through 1 rebirth. In the middle and middle lower grades of the realm of desire, they go through 1 rebirth. In the lower upper, lower middle, and lower grades of the realm of desire, they go through 1 rebirth. In total, this is 7 rebirths. After going through 7 births and 7 deaths, a stream enterer can attain the fruit of arhatship. Attaining the fruit of arhatship is the end of the cycle of birth and death. The order listed above is based on very natural reasoning. In the case of exceptional practitioners, the order is not fixed. People with exceptional roots of goodness can attain the 4 fruits of arhatship directly from the first fruit. The case of the mother of the monk Kalamalahita is that she attained the 3rd fruit of arhatship from the first fruit. Therefore, the order of attaining the fruit is not fixed. Fruit of stream enterer, liberation from killing. The body of a stream enterer has a radius of 3 cubits, 10 inches, around it in which no living being can be harmed. Even if the stream enterer is holding a hoe and digging, a small insect will be 10 inches away from the blade of the hoe. This is due to the power of the stream enterer's virtue, which never harms anything. A stream enterer can also appear as a novice monk, a layperson, or do any kind of work. They still have a body in the human or heavenly realms, and will need to be reborn many times before becoming an arhat and leaving the 3 realms. If a stream enterer were to cut an insect in half, they would not be a stream enterer, they would only be a layperson who has not attained any fruit of the holy path. It is important to note this point. In fact, people have even tested stream enterers in this way. They would place small animals in a puddle of mud. If the stream enterer stepped in the puddle, the animals would die. But the stream enterer's foot would naturally not touch the mud, their foot would naturally be 10 inches away from the animals, not the mud. If the stream enterer was not a stream enterer, their foot would sink into the mud. If the stream enterer was a stream enterer, their foot would not sink into the mud and would be 10 inches away from the animals. As you can see, the holy path is very different from the path of ordinary beings. This is just one small point among many others. If you test yourself in this way, you will immediately know whether you have attained any fruit of the holy path. If you do not have the first point, you know that you have nothing. This is a very easy way to know how far you have come. If someone claims to be an arhat, they must have the 18 supernatural powers, such as the ability to change their size, to appear in many different places at the same time, to walk on water or in the air, to create fire from their head and water from their feet, and so on. They must have all 18 powers in order to be an arhat, not just 1 or 2. This is why, if you read the history of Buddhism, you will see that after the Buddha passed away, Mahakasyapa summoned all of the arhats in a cave to compile the sutras. The tasks of dividing the relics and building the stupas were the responsibility of laypeople, not the arhats. In order to preserve the Dharma, the sutras had to be compiled. At that time, the sutras were transmitted orally, not written down. Whoever could remember them could recite them. But each arhat could only remember a little bit. Only Venerable Ananda remembered all of the Buddha's teachings in his lifetime, like water poured from one bottle to another without a single drop being spilled. Venerable Ananda kept the Buddha's words like the bottle keeps water. But Venerable Ananda was not allowed to attend the meeting because he still had defilements, and was not yet an arhat. Venerable Ananda was sad, and spent the night practicing. He had already attained the fruit of anagamin, but had not yet attained arhatship. Therefore, he only needed to practice intensely for one night to attain arhatship. He then went to the cave door and knocked, asking to enter the meeting. Mahakasyapa knew that Venerable Ananda had attained arhatship, but he wanted to test him in front of the other participants to show them that it was true. Mahakasyapa told Venerable Ananda that if he were truly an arhat, he would not need to open the door, he could simply step inside. He could step inside naturally, without needing to open the door. This is the supernatural power of an arhat. An arhat is free from obstacles, and is not afraid of earth, water, fire, or wind. Venerable Ananda stepped inside the cave without opening the door, as Mahakasyapa had predicted. The other arhats were amazed, and they welcomed Venerable Ananda into the meeting. This story shows that the attainment of arhatship is a very real and attainable goal. However, it requires a great deal of practice and dedication. In addition to the 18 supernatural powers, an arhat has also eradicated all of the defilements, which are the causes of suffering. This means that an arhat is free from birth, aging, sickness, and death. They have attained perfect peace and happiness.